I do want to get to our last topic here.
Let's go.
Right. And so I came across a site that has odds on different like political bets. Polymarket does this, but I didn't go to Polymarket because I couldn't get the actual question that I wanted answered from Polymarket. They didn't have any bets on it. But the first thing that I want us to put a bet on, first of all, I just want to ask you the question. And I have Welcome to the Left Wing here because I have the odds that in the title of the lower third. But if you were to place a money line, plus or minus, on will Donald Trump finish his first term in office, where would you put that money line? Donald Trump will finish his term. What's the money line?
All right. So I think I've gone on record saying that Donald Trump will live forever. So I'm going like, negative 500. Trump does finish. I'm going strong on this. I'm sticking with this bet. I don't think that the evil gods who rule this planet are taking Trump away from us anytime soon. So I'm betting heavy that Trump does finish. That might not be what the consensus view is, but it's mine.
So, according to betus.com, the money line for Trump finishing his second term is minus 120.
Yo, hey, all right.
It is even. It is an even bet. Either bet that you make, I don't know why I just did that. Hold on, give me a second here. But either bet that you make, it's minus 120. They are saying even odds for him to finish the term versus not finish the term. So I imagine you are hammering that yes, minus 120.
Yes, absolutely. Man. Wait, what do you think? Like, what do you think on this? Like, do you think Trump will finish it?
I would hammer minus 120. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I am on record saying that there is a much larger chance than I think a lot of people realize that he won't. And I think I have said I lean towards he's not going to finish it. And I think I still lean that way. So one would think I would say no here. And I guess this is why I don't bet, because I bet scared. Like, it does feel like the right answer is he'll finish it. And I kind of agree with you on that. And it's more so my gut feeling that tells me he won't. And so I try to ignore that gut feeling that with my brain instead of my heart. So yeah, I would bet with you there, but it would be, my gut feeling is that he won't finish.
Real? Oh, okay. All right. Well, so you think just he's too old and sick, and that he's not gonna power through, and that he's tempting fate?
There are enough. If you took any individual, he doesn't finish the term because he's impeached, because he quits, because he dies, because whatever. Like, any single one of them isn't more likely than not. But all together, I think you can make the case that I'll take the field versus he's going to finish out his term. So, yeah, but again, it's close. It's close to me. I'm just surprised that in this betting market, that it's like, that shocks me. I would have bet that it's at least minus 250. For those of you who don't like sports bet and shit, when you go minus, those numbers are how much you get if you bet $100, or how much you need to bet in order to make $100. My bad. So if you bet $120 and you win, you make $100. If it was plus 120, that means if you bet $100, you would make 120. That's how it works, right? But there are some other interesting bets here. So Donald Trump Sr. to be on the 2028 presidential election ballot, plus 750. Would you bet $100?
Wait, what was the bet?
Donald Trump to be on the 2028 presidential election ballot. Would you bet $100 in order to win 750 that Donald Trump will be on the 2028 ballot?
Wait a minute. If it's plus 750, that means that it's not the betting odds are that he's not going to be on it.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm on. Yeah, I agree. I think that I don't think that Trump will be on the ballot in the 2028 election. I don't, because there's a better way for him to do it. He could just do I don't know when this happened with Vladimir Putin, when he had finished out his term as either president or prime minister or whatever, and he just did something else and just had a puppet run in his stead. I can see Trump doing that. Like, it'd just be a lot easier, like, trying to finagle the Supreme Court or find a way around the Constitution. It just seems like more work than it's worth when you could just have a puppet guy do it for you. So I like that. What about you?
I see. I just don't think that Trump would care to have a puppet. Like, what's the point for Trump if there's a puppet? Like, Trump doesn't actually give a shit about the power. He just wants the recognition. So I see no reason for Trump to do that. And so I also don't see him lasting. I definitely don't see him lasting until 2032. Just life-wise, it would surprise me if that happens. So I don't see the point in it. But I do see the point in him trying to run again, because of course he wants to. I don't think he's going to practically be able to do that.
Do they have one? I don't know how this will even be worded, but if he loses, will he just leave? Because that's what I'm worried about more than anything else. Like, we've already seen that Trump doesn't seem too keen on the whole leaving office if his party loses power. What are we going to do? Like, I can see that being a decent bet that Trump actually sticks around for a while, or at least does another January 6th. I mean, the last one, January 6th, is one of the most successful political movements I've ever witnessed. I can't believe it was, but January 6th fucking worked. It took 4 years for it to work, but it did. I see no reason to believe Trump won't try it again if he loses.
All right. So, money line, I'm sorry, over under on Trump's approval rating. Where would you set that?
Like, wait a minute, for when? For now? Because
so this will be. You're right. I should have specified. This is his approval rating on January 1st, 2026. Will it be over or under what?
My over under for Trump's approval rating, I would set it at 37.
37. Okay, so you would be much lower than what the betting market puts it at.
Really?
Bet US puts it at 42.5%.
Oh, okay.
I am slamming that under.
Yeah.
I like
the under
this,
on that one.
This exercise is making me want to place bets on this because I feel like I could eat up a lot of these bets. I just
wait. What is the over under according to what? Like, which poll are they taking? Do they specify? Because that's important.
That is, what do they say there? According to Nate Silver. So Silver Bulletin.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. I like 37. I like 30. Yeah.
I know. I'm hammering the under on that. What is the approval rating right now?
On Nate Silver, Trump approval rating? Yeah, I'd like to see that. Because I can't imagine Trump's approval rating is, I mean, if it's 40%, I would be surprised, but it might be. But it's certainly not 45. There's no way it's 45. There's just no chance. And I don't
think... as of today, 44.1.
44. Wow. That is well.
So it is assuming it'll go down.
Damn.
But not as I didn't think it was that high.
I can't believe it's 44. Like, is there a historical chart on there? Has it gone up, or is it like it in recent months?
Yes, there is.
That really surprised. 44. Damn, that is the Olympus has fallen, folks. It is over. Like, the United States. I can't believe it's at 44 right now. That is, I would have bet it was in sub 40 temperature range easily.
So this is the chart. This is the approval rating, and it has been remarkably steady.
That's amazing. That is amazing. I would have guessed it
actually was improved.
Improved, yeah. So
February. In February, the lowest in 40, and it has.
You know what?
No, wait. I'm sorry. Disapprove has increased. So yeah, it has
dropped.
It has dropped, and honestly, it is near. It's near the lowest it's been right now. It's in January. On January 21st, it was 51.6. So a 10-point drop in a year is pretty bad, but it should be a lot fucking lower.
Yeah, not nearly low enough. That is a little bit depressing, I guess. That I thought Trump would have been a little bit more unpopular. But hey, that feeling a lot less confident about that sub 42 now. I gotta say, in what, 4 months? I don't know.
It's 4 months. That's a lot of movement. A lot can happen. It's just
well, see, now that I think about it, Trump probably has like a solid 35 guaranteed. It doesn't really. It's not going to go much lower than that. So it does. I guess if you have a few people he picks up, 7 more points. 42 is a good number. That's a good number to pick right there. That makes it a lot trickier.
Okay, and I'm seeing if there's any other interesting ones. The problem with a lot of these are like in 2025, and we're near the end of 2025 now, so they're less interesting bets to me because we kind of know the answers, which also makes me want to fucking bet on some of these, I guess, because it's like, will Donald Trump Sr. abolish the IRS in 2025?
No,
he won't.
No chance. If there's one about abolishing the Department of Education, I would bet that's not going to happen. There was one that I wish. Oh, yeah.
Will Donald Trump Sr. and the Department of
not going anywhere?
25. Yes, plus 1,200.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
$1,200.
Yeah. Exactly. So
I'm not. I mean, I guess I could wager that money.
How badly do you want that $100?
I'm not that much of a gambler.
Exactly. There was one that I wish I could have got in on. I didn't find out about it until it was over. You would have done it too. But it was, do you remember when we were talking about Elon Musk and him releasing the robo-taxis in Austin, Texas? And we were saying that in June. He said he'd do it in June. I said, whenever they release this, it's going to be highly geo-fenced. It's going to be watched over by human beings. It's not going to be robo-taxis, he promised. And I found out a couple of weeks later that there was, I don't know if it was a Polymarket bet, I think it was, but it said that will Elon Musk release robo-taxis in June of 2025? And the stipulations were, this cannot be a limited release where they bring in people that's handpicked to review it. It can't be a geofence thing. It has to be an actual robotaxi like Waymo has, something like that. And of course, I said, man, I wish I could have gotten on that bet. Because of course he wasn't going to. Of course he wasn't. In fact, if there are any Elon bets out there, I'm taking that he's not going to do it. But people had to catch on by now. I don't know.
TJ, this is going to be an episode.
Let's go.
In January,
we're
going to take a look at these bets.
Oh,
and we're going to make some bets. And it'll be something we can track throughout the year.
I can't wait. That should be fun.
We're going to make bank on it.
I can't wait.
Our YouTube channel's demonetized, so we got to make money somewhere.
This will be the start of our empire through illicit gambling. Yeah, I love it.
All right. Well, we are wrapping up to the end of the show. Anything else you want to discuss before we?
I don't think so. I think there's any comments we may want to see here. John would love to explain this to people in the 1960s. I don't know what that's in reference to.
I kind of want to know that too.
Yeah. Harris for president. Oh, that'd be an interesting one.
Hold on. I can take a look at that. I have to look it up though. Presidential election winner 2028. This is on Polymarket.
It's illegal for us to use Polymarket, right? I don't think American citizens can use Polymarket. Is that
the case? I don't fucking know. It was illegal for me to do a lot of the sports betting I did.
Well, you can't bet on presidential elections in the United States. That is illegal. So maybe that's just that certain bet was off limits.
Got you. So number one right now on Polymarket, 28% chance, JD Vance, then Gavin Newsom, then AOC, then Pete Buttigieg, then Marco Rubio. Everyone below Marco Rubio is just insulting. Gretchen Whitmer, Andy Bashir, Wes Moore. Oh my God, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Josh Shapiro, Donald Trump, then Kamala Harris.
Yeah, well, hey.
God damn, that's insulting to Kamala. Oh my God.
I don't think she's gonna do it anyway. But she might try, but I don't know.
She's gotta run.
Speaking of Gavin Newsom, I'm sorry we didn't get to the show, but I wanted to talk about the posts that he'd been making. Of course, he's been doing the trolling against Trump and all that, but he also been doing some great ones where he shows like him and the governor of Alabama or the governor of South Carolina or something. And all right, South Carolina crime rate is 14 times higher than California's crime rate. I need Democrats to start doing this more and more.
Yep.
How many times have we been putting up with these? How many times have we had to put up with these last couple of decades of every time a Republican opens their mouth, they're talking about the blue city hellholes and how bad Democrat governance is? I never hear this from Democrats. I never hear them talking about how Mississippi is an unlivable wasteland and Arkansas is a garbage state. Start doing it. Like Republicans would have been doing it nonstop to blue cities fight fire with fire. I mean, I hate to be glazing Gavin Newsom, but he's the only one playing this game properly so far. We're the best
really
one.
But just to soapbox real quick, because I say that all the time, and the response you always get from conservatives, oh, well, all the crime's happening in the blue cities in the red states. And it always makes me want to just my head explode, because I'm like, bro, there's blue cities in the red states and the blue states. They exist in both of these states. If the blue cities were the problem, there's more of them in the blue states and they are bigger. So you would think the blue states would have the higher crime rates. Oh, but they do not. And they never I've said these arguments to the same fucking people and they never fucking it's the most basic fucking math problem you could possibly give, and they fit it time and time.
Yeah, somehow blue state and blue city has lower crime than red state and blue city. Please explain how that works. Like, if the blue city were a problem, we would know. What they like to say is that, oh, well, the blue states just aren't reporting their crime accurately. Like, they're just letting criminals go. It's like, okay, so why are we having this discussion? Like, if you don't care what the stats say anyway, what does it matter? And it goes beyond crime too. Like, blue states also have like worse rates of heart failure and worse rates of sex offenders and child abuse and worse education. Like, that's not indicative of just the cities. That's everywhere. And Colby says that there are no major Republican cities. I think we talked about this for a reason, that you can't, honestly. It's very difficult that once your city hits like 500K, it's almost impossible to have Republican governance, because like the city has to exist, right? Like, Republicans don't know.
Public infrastructure. You need social safety nets in order to have that many people on one place. And the reason you want that many people in all of that one place, because it just makes fucking money. They're the fucking powerhouses of our economy. You need it. And Republicans cannot build an economic powerhouse in the likes of New York City or Los Angeles. They can't fucking do it. Even red states, Miami, fucking blue. It's Atlanta, fucking blue. It's not a fucking coincidence, people. It's because our policies are better for the economy.
Yes, yeah. Republicans, like the entire conservative movement, the Republican Party, is built to appeal to one type of person, a white Christian conservative. If you want an economic powerhouse for the region, you're going to need more than those people. And if you, like John said, if you want social services, you want public transportation, you want the trash picked up, you want a stable police force. Honestly, like everything that you need for society, Republicans are completely against, which is why they only exist in counties with 4 people per square mile. That's just why it works that way.
Thank you for making it to the end of this episode. I'm John Cooper. This is TJ Whitehead. You either just watched a very well-produced, concise, singular video about a very specific topic, or you watched us go off on a tangent about movies again. Either one should have been entertaining to you, but make sure to like and subscribe so you can see them all. And TJ, say something else, because usually we throw to our guests at this point.
That's all right. Folks, we appreciate you watching the show. I want you all to know that today's episode was sponsored by Boys and Girls Bicycles. If you look on the right, you will see a boys bicycle, a very masculine bar across the center. And on the left, you will see a girls bicycle, a very feminine slope across the center. There's no reason for this anymore. It's something that we did 150 years ago and have stuck with today, even though it serves no practical purpose. But gender exists. It's a real thing in human expression and mechanical expression. We will catch you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your evening.